Hello there, it's Laura Joy Schmidt. I wanted to talk about things that are practical. I do believe that we have lost sight of how things are practical, how they apply to us, how each object we have in our lives, what purpose does it serve? My stuffed animal serves the purpose of being there for me when I need something to hug. Yes, that serves a purpose. Everything in my room serves a purpose. Or it should. My headphones serve purpose. My hat, I wear that when I'm cooking to help my hair not get in the food. My video game controller and the cord, they're there because I play games sometimes and they serve the purpose of playing the game. And the game is there so that I can have something to do that's not going out and terrorizing the world, That is more a thing that guys deal with than girls deal with, I think. But girls deal with it too. But I don't really have thoughts of doing that. I just know that is something that video games help people not do. Um, this mirror. I look at this mirror. What does. Oh, yeah. The mirror serves the purpose of seeing my reflection in the mirror so I can change my appearance, so I can know what I look like. That serves me by helping me with my job, because before I go to my job, I need to look in the mirror. Let's see. Pictures serve a purpose. They help remind us of the past. This is Bill. This is my horse trainer's horse, old horse, Bill. And that was before he died. And that serves a purpose by reminding me of the past, letting me know that it was real, because sometimes I don't know. These sunglasses serve a purpose. They help protect my eyes against the sun when it is too bright outside. You get the point. Sometimes I have a few things that are objects in waiting, but like I have something beside me that's an object in waiting, but I'm not going to show you what it is. Everything that you have should serve a purpose, otherwise it should be thrown away. That is the whole point of trash, is that trash is something that does not serve a purpose for you. So if you make an outfit, if that outfit is unwearable in weather conditions and to the events that you're going to, or it's just unwearable for the weather conditions or for your job, it needs certain requirements to be functional. Your clothes need to have functionality to it. Otherwise, you're not able to do your job very well. Like if you have a calculator or a phone that you use during your work, you need a back pocket so that you can use the calculator when you need it. You need a pocket for your pen Although take the pens out of the pockets before you wash them and dry them. That is very important. So I do think that clothes have lost sight of being functional for people. If it is a swimming pool that you're wearing, that serves no purpose. It doesn't cover you, doesn't block you from the wind and the sun, and it doesn't even help you float in the water because it's wrapped around your head. It serves no purpose. It is not clothes. So, just saying, that's bad fashion. If it does not serve a purpose, it's bad. Really bad. It's trash. Literally. But if it's something like a dress, you might say dresses aren't functional anymore, they're not practical clothes. Well, when I wear a dress and then pants underneath the dress, I can sit on my bike with my pants. They might get a spot from my bike on them, but the skirt covers it. So that's one reason to wear a skirt or a dress over top of pants. Now, if you are wearing short clothes like this, I'm wearing no sleeve, a no sleeve shirt. The no sleeve shirt, when I was in camp, we went and played this sports game in the middle of the heat. We all started rolling up our sleeves because we had to wear, it was the law of the camp that we had to wear sleeved shirts because it was a Christian camp. That was their excuse for being narcissists. So I now, because of that experience, wear cut off sleeve shirts because I got overly hot. Way overly hot. Oh man, this had a button on it. It came out. So, heat exhaustion is a real thing. That is not a joke. I've gotten it several times. I don't want to get that again. Now, a lot of jobs require you to wear long pants, long shirts. Stop it. Are you serious about how you're treating people? That is not okay. People get heat exhaustion. Just let them wear what they want to wear. Sometimes people can deal with the heat better than other people. So, just saying. Just saying. Oh, my glasses. Okay. Um, Long pants serve a purpose in the fall. They serve a purpose in the fall. When it is cold out, you need long pants. In the winter, you need long pants. In the winter, I wear leggings underneath jeans, and sometimes you can wear snow pants over top of that too. I wear several layers of clothes so I don't get my heat leaving my body too quickly. Now, there's something to do with certain materials and how it captures the sweat of your body and how it freezes after it captures the water droplets. And yeah, I don't know about all that, but it is a thing that too much heat in the cold weather can cause too much water to accumulate in your clothes and then it freezes. So, by all means, do not sleep out in the cold. Do not sleep out in the cold. You will die. Anyway, so you need coats in the winter. You could wear a poncho, but the problem with ponchos is that you need something underneath as well. Actually, no. I like ponchos better than coats, and here is why. Coats, they cut off at your stomach. And when you lift your arms up, they show your stomach. Why don't you just have a poncho and it's already doing that? It's not being deceptive and saying it won't do that. Unless you have like a long jacket. A long, close to the body jacket can help guard against the cold better. Now, I don't like it when something isn't complete. So, the clothes where it's like cut in half, that's a really weird concept. That is very odd to me. Um, we do bend in the middle, but I don't think that we should always make clothes that are cut in half. Now, if you have pants and a shirt, if you get in an accident and there is a immediate need to reach your stomach or your heart or your neck or something, you don't want to be wearing things that will restrict that. If you're wearing a choker, they might have to cut it off. You don't want to make somebody do that, so don't wear chokers all the time, especially when you're going to be around something that's going to trigger an allergic reaction. Just don't do it. Um, Necklaces can be impractical. Chokers are very impractical. Um, I like chokers, but they're not safe. So, hairdos. Hair gets all over the place. Hair is just here. It's for beauty. Hair is for beauty, and I don't think that I want to give up my hair and just cut it all off. I don't want to do that because I believe that things are there for a reason, even if I don't know that reason. And my hair is here. So why would I mutilate my body and cut my hair? Just saying, that is what I'm doing, is mutilating my body when I dye it and cut it. I'm not saying that I'm strictly like this Christian person that just like doesn't ever do anything to her hair. Like, I cut my bangs and I will trim my ends probably, because look at that. They're fried with bleach. And I've dyed my hair before. And I think it's okay to do that. And if my family members do that, I'm not going to get on their case for it, because that is just their choice. It's not my choice, and it's not wrong for somebody to dye their hair or cut their hair. But I do acknowledge it is body mutilation. It is. There's no other way to describe it. You are manipulating how your body looks. It's not the way it was made. But here is the thing with that. Somebody can be born with a deformity. And that's not necessarily something God wanted them to have forever. They didn't want God doesn't want somebody to be born without eyes. He, in fact, cured a blind man as one of his miracles. So, he performed surgery on this man. But what he did was he spit in the ground and he took the wet dirt with the spit in it and he put it in his eyes. That's what it said he did. I don't know why, but that's what it said he did. Now, that man was not part dirt already. I mean, he was part dirt because the Bible says we're made out of dust, but he wasn't that dirt. He wasn't that dirt. He was himself. He came from his mom and dad. Jesus helped his eyes get better. So, if you have to have a nose surgery because you're hit in the face and your nose is broken, that's fine. If your nose is crooked and you can't breathe out of it, there's no reason to condemn somebody who is wanting to have plastic surgery to help them breathe better. Or if your organs are deformed, by all means, fix that. Don't just leave it and say, God gave me this, so I'm gonna leave it and die. No, fix the problem. I'm not saying I am ever going to get plastic surgery because there's nothing wrong with me. That's the thing. I'm not disabled and there's nothing wrong with me. Back to practicality. Practically, everything in your home should serve a purpose. Clothes included. Electronics included. What else? You need your bed to sleep in. That is a necessity. You need a dresser to keep your clothes off the ground so they don't get destroyed by moisture. You need pictures and art to keep your spirits up. Because if you don't keep your spirits up, you fall into a state of not wanting to do anything, and that's not okay. So, if you have pictures in your house, there's a purpose for that. People misunderstand the Bible so much, and they think they know everything, and they think they know what the Bible is saying, and they don't. Back to fashion, because I'm a girl. By all means, make pockets because you need pockets for putting objects into. Either that or you need a bag. And sometimes you can't have a bag because people won't let you have a bag. So you need pockets. We need undergarments. We need to change them every single day. We need lots of undergarments. Change them every single day. Twice a day. Once in the morning, once in the evening. Now bras, you don't have to change them quite so often, but underwear, yes. Change it in the morning and in the evening. Yes, I'm telling you what to do, but it's to save your life. Yeast infections are real and they can kill you. I sometimes wear a tank top underneath my clothes, especially if the outer shirt is see-through or has holes in it, which those clothes serve a purpose as well. Those clothes, you can have air coming through them and it will cool you down, which is important. But we don't want to show everything because mystery is essential as well. But it's not just mystery, it's not getting numb. The whole reason you create mystery with wearing clothes is because if you see something over and over and over and it's supposed to be really good and it's about guys getting turned on. Now, if a guy sees something over and over and over, he won't get turned on anymore. That's the problem. And then they'll have no children. So that's why you create mystery. Now, I'm not saying it's always something you need to be ashamed of. You don't need to be ashamed of your body. Your body was given to you, and we are here to help ourselves function in the world, and you can't be ashamed of your body. That's why I also wear short clothes, because you need to be comfortable in your body to have a good life. And when you have a baby, everybody's in the room, including a man, usually. Sometimes that man was there in the beginning, sometimes he wasn't. Not saying that's the case for me, but I do admit some people are in that situation. So, yes, I'm just gonna go on and 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 on. I can't believe I'm ending on this note, but I have to end this video. It's 22 minutes long already. Anyway, take care. Bye bye.